Big Ten play starts as these two teams get set to square off and start the conference race. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour taste in their mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Badgers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So Notre Dame's offense will take the field first. There you see the explosive Aeneas Williams. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Here's Carr to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game. And this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
Wants to throw. It's Carr. Williams open on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense has it. They're on the road. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab and room to run. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. In the red area, it's Williams. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the field.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. The Fighting Irish call their timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. In the den of the crowd, here's Joseph. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focused on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your uncolored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Got his man on the right, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing Joseph. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. Lot of room to the right. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. First and 10 in the red zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There's some room, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in...
Oh, they block it. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Mobley. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Both teams with production early. Now they go back to work up 10-6. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Carr from the gun on third down. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go right back to him. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his feet. Got a little grass. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got it again. Breaks the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Just drives it between the uprights. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Carr. It's complete on the right side. Could not make his way to the corner.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it on the outside. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Got room to work. Just what they were looking for, and he's got them set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Hauls it in. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown.
you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that.
Touchdown, Irish! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, and I like this. The QB, you can tell. Quick read, see it, get the ball out of your hands, get the ball out wide to your playmaker, let him do the rest. No monkey business, no waiting in the pocket, no indecision. Nice job. He did a great job reading it and getting it out of his hands.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, give on the inside. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to.
Going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Makes the catch and he's free. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Throwing, Carr. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. C.J. Carr firing again. Complete. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Going to the run, it's Williams. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum.
Makes the grab in their space. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Makes the grab on the left. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Joseph gets it out quickly. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Again, it's Joseph. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Stanford taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Cardinal able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in South Bend. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a offense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Throwing Joseph. Finds his target down the middle. Gets away from one, finds room. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Now on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And a chance to get the deficit under 20, could not do it. It is still a 22-point margin. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Here's a heat. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's Carr to throw. He's got the tight end. And they swarm him under.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Carr. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Carr gets rid of it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Joseph on the play action. Fires complete on the crosser. At the 20, he's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Floats it out in space. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On the option. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down?
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Badger.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Running inside, it's Mobley. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
He's got it! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the route is on.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. There he goes. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Joseph. Quick strike complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in cover.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Wisconsin. How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got enough for the first. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Williams. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Badgers now use their 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Irish! And the stomping has commenced. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Throwing Joseph. Makes the grab. There's a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play and have the trainers look at him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. And the Badgers want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers!
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense, particularly the secondary, has already made against him. And we knew this quarterback was going to come into this one, Dave.
And it's blocked. Picks it up. That's a live ball. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA